Thank you for tuning in to Entertainment Buzz. I'm your host today, Ronnie L. Cleary. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our page to stay up to date with all of our future content. Joining us in the studio today is Mr. Money Dance himself, Zilla. Zilla, welcome to the studio.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
So you probably get this question every interview you do, but where's the name Zilla come from?
Well, basically, the name Zilla, I got that idea way back in high school. I was a fan of Godzilla, and I was, how Godzilla he terrorizes, he's spitting fire, and all that good stuff. So I was like, one day I was like, I'm gonna do Godzilla, and at first I was gonna go with Godzilla, but I stuck with just Zilla. I didn't want to take the whole thing, so I was like, I'm gonna stick with Zilla, and it's just stuck since, and everybody liked it and kept calling me Zilla. So yes, sir. Ever since then, I've been saying Zilla on every track, and everybody calls me Zilla.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's kind of what I was expecting to hear.
Yes, sir.
So you're from right here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Awesome.
Yes,
Well, I'm here as well, so at least we didn't have far to go to get to the studio.
Right. Yes, sir.
So go ahead and tell our viewers how you kind of got started in the music industry. You first introduced to how you performed at early ages, whatnot. Where'd you get your start?
Basically, I started my music very early at a young age, actually in church, doing gospel rap. And from then on, it was kind of a thing that I liked doing. I like writing my own music and like hearing myself, and listening to the outcome as it comes out, and talking about life struggles and everything. So ever since then, that's what kind of got me into it, really. And ever since then, I've always been a fan of music as well. Yeah. So ever since then, I've just been doing my own thing with the music. So yes, sir.
Cool. Start out in church. I'd say that's a good place to start.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
So tell me then how someone growing up in Bowling Green, Kentucky, probably more famous for Corvettes than the music industry.
Right. Yes sir.
Began singing in church. How do you transition from that at an early age to where you are now, signed with a label, global releases? How's that journey take place?
It's definitely been a big change. From basically ever since I signed with them, it was just I had to change a lot of things in my life as well. I had to make time, more time than I did for it, because there was a lot of times in my life where I kind of put the music to the side because I had other things going on. I had gotten into barber college and other different things, and I was making posts on Facebook like, I'm gonna be out for a minute from the music, and so with the label signing me and everything, it kind of brought my motivation even 10 times harder, because that's what I always wanted, was some people pushing me. I felt like I was putting music out and it wasn't being pushed, and I felt like I just put it out, posted, and that would be it, and now that I got a label that's pushing me and doing everything I need to do to get heard and be seen, it's done pushed me 10 times harder.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Good journey there.
Yes, sir.
So we'll back up again. You started in church, and then was there a major moment, say in high school, or something really took place that defined where your career was going?
Yes, sir. I would say I was popular in high school for my music as well. There was a time at a pep rally, I had a hit song. That was when Black and Yellow came out with Wiz Khalifa. I made a remix to it, and it's still on YouTube to this day. If they type in FDI Gold and Purple on YouTube, it'll still pop up, and that was a hit song. The school was messing with it, and they made it like an anthem for the school, and it kind of, when I seen everybody behind me pushing, like man, that's it. And the pep rally, they was like, they passed me the mic at the pep rally. I didn't even expect to do it, but the school had my song already, and they played it at the pep rally. And I just started rapping at the pep rally, and everybody went crazy. And yeah, that was one time that that made me like, dang, I could probably do this for real.
That's cool.
Yes, sir.
Really feeds the ego, or gives you the boost to your ego that you need to keep going forward.
Yes, sir.
So I know your parents were obviously supportive of your career choice, even at an early age. So
yes, sir.
They bought you your first tracking machine.
Yes, sir.
Freshman, I think.
Yes, sir. It was a Yamaha track machine. My dad, he had got me out of school. He was the type, if he couldn't get what we, asked for, he would always let us know, I'll get it when I can, and he finally got it one day when he got his tax money. And, he came and picked us up from school, and he took us to a music store where they sell the instruments and everything. And, we went in there, he had me pick it out, and I told him that was the one, because I had a cousin that already had the studio, and he was the only one with one around here, so I was like, I want one too. And ever since then, I figured out how to work the machine, and we made it happen on that machine. And so, yes, sir.
That's cool. At an age where most kids are want a car, run around, hang out with friends.
Yeah.
You already had a goal in mind, and
Yes, sir.
and your parents helped you achieve it.
Right. Yes, sir.
And saving up tax money to do something like that—that's a big investment.
Oh, yeah.
So
And he
they
even
obviously
told me.
supported you.
Yeah. He told me, once we got it to the house and everything, he said, now, if you're going to do this, he said, you better do it for real. And I was like, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And so they supported me. I made a couple songs with them on the track machine with gospel rap. I even got an old track. My grandparents still have at their house where me and my parents is real rare. Me, my parents, and my brother was all on the same, did a song together, so,
That's
and it was a
really
gospel
cool.
song. Yes, sir.
That's really cool. So besides that, did they get a chance to see you perform live after you moved on, got bigger and better?
No, sir, they actually didn't. That was one thing I wish they could have seen, but yes, sir, they didn't get to see me perform live. Yes, sir.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was aware you lost them both at an early age.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
even though they didn't get to see you, it's obviously they would be super proud of you
Yes,
to
sir.
invest in your future like they did and believe in you.
Yes, sir. Most
They would be
definitely.
super proud of not only your musical success, they'd have to be proud of you as a father as well.
Yes,
You
sir.
have a young son that I know you're super proud of.
Yes, sir.
You want to hit on that just a little bit? Your
Oh,
life
yes,
as a
sir.
father outside of music?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do have a 5-year-old. Yes, sir. And yeah, he's a pride and joy in my life, and he's one of the motivations that keep pushing me, to keep going harder and keep tapping into new things and trying to figure myself out. Yes, sir.
Awesome. I saw a video of you and him with the boxing gloves on.
Oh, yes,
sparring
sir.
him, and I love that stuff.
Oh, yes, sir. He loves it. Yes.
I bet. And
Yes,
I can
sir.
tell you from experience, man, they grow up so fast. So
Oh, yes,
I
sir.
know you do, but enjoy every moment you can.
Right.
man.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Now, speaking of your son, is he aware at a young age of what you do? Has he got a chance to see you perform live? Obviously, you probably sing for him at home or something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He hasn't seen me perform live just yet. It hasn't really been a venue just yet that I was comfortable with him being at,
Yeah.
with drinking and everything going on. But I do want him to come to one of my venues whenever it's, something that he could come to and, I could be comfortable with him being at. But as far as my music, he loves me playing my music. Every time we get in the car, he's like, Daddy, play your song, so I'm always playing my music for him. He knows a lot of my songs word for word. So.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
So maybe he'll follow in your footsteps someday.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes,
Little-
sir.
little Zilla, then.
Little Zilla. That's what
Yeah.
they call him. Yes, sir.
Cool. Let's step away from music for a little bit. What other talents, or if not for music, what would you be doing with your life for a living? What would you be doing?
I would say barbering. That was one thing I transitioned to. I was in kitchens a lot of my life, and there was one time where I finally figured out I just want to do something different with my life, go into a career. And so I had decided I saved up money for barber college and became a barber. And that's something I still currently do, and I got my own shop here in Bowling Green, clean cuts barbershop. And, so that'd be something, I'd still be doing. It's always going to be something I'm going to have, is the barbershop. Yes, sir, being a barber.
That's cool. It's good,
Yes,
to
sir.
have I don't want to call it a safety net, but it's good to have something, definite in
Right.
place.
Yes,
just
sir.
in case, man.
Right. Yes, sir.
To support that dream you're still chasing
Yes,
on the other
sir.
side.
Exactly. Right.
All right, so let's go back to the music. Earlier this year, you had your first global release, In This Together. And then not too long after that, back this summer, you followed that up with Studio Therapy.
Yes, sir.
What has those releases been like? Again, I know you've done other stuff, but
Yes, sir.
these were your first major releases.
Right.
And I know in addition to those two, later in the year, you've got your full album coming out.
Yes, sir.
Just tell the viewers a little bit about that, what that experience has been like, and what
Okay.
the future may hold for you in there.
Basically, it's been, I'm basically figuring myself out with the music and wanting to basically tell everybody, what I've been holding out on. I feel like, I haven't been speaking on, a lot of, real personal things. So I'm kind of venting out on this album, and this is where I feel like, that's why I'm calling it studio therapy, because I feel like, I'm going through my therapy in the studio, and so I'm venting out to everybody, letting them know what I've been going through in my head, and instead of just, things before, I was just, talking about, money, and I kind of, when I started my music, I was talking about a lot of depressing kind of things, and everything, and, that was when I was kind of going through it, and then whenever I kind of came up as a barber, that's when I got into the money, making music and everything, talking about all that. But then, I with this album, I was like, you know what? I need to let everybody know who I really am, though, and let them know what's been going on through my head, So,
Yeah.
yes, sir. That's what made me come out with the studio therapy.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Not as a performer, but just someone who enjoys listening to music. It is so therapeutic. No matter
Yes,
what kind
sir.
of mood you're in, there's
Right.
music for that. And
Yes,
it's-
sir.
I think that's what I've appreciated about music my whole life. So
Right,
it's,
right.
it's good that you have that outlet,
Right.
you know,
Yes, sir.
to release that. So
Yes, sir.
that's about all the time we have today. Is
right.
there any plugs you want to get in before we leave? Maybe let the viewers know where they can find you online,
Yes, sir.
your social media accounts, where they can buy your merchandise, see your shows, all that good stuff.
Yeah, y'all can definitely look me up on mostlypaperproductions.com. You'll go to the tab on there and click on Zilla. It'll show you my biography, show all my, you can go to the merch on there and click and buy the merch. You can also look me up on Facebook. You can type in Zilla. That'll pop up my music account, or you can just go to my regular page, Franco the Barber. You know, if you ever need a haircut, you can hit me up for that. And also, I'm still posting all my music content on there as well. And on any platform, you can just type in Zilla, Zilla, and, you know, it'll pop up any of my music I got released right now.
Awesome. Look him up. Buy his merchandise. Support him. You know, Zilla, thanks again for being here today.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Again, thank you for tuning in to Entertainment Buzz. I've been Ronnie L. Cleary. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you stay up to date with all of our future content. Thanks again.
Cut.